Hello again. Long time no
Hello.
talk.
Yeah, not like we just recorded another episode.
No, definitely not. Yeah, we were just talking about child murder in the interim between the two recordings. Yeah, because I was going to bring a case of a baby being killed, but I will not do that to our listeners or you, Victoria. So, even though I did already
I mean,
tell
you
you about
kind of
it,
just did.
I'm sorry. And then we were wondering, I don't know, if there are incubators to leave an unwanted child. Because, like, I mean, there's always the trope that people leave unwanted babies at the firehouse or, like some public space or like at a convent or a church or something in a basket. But
Yeah,
in Hungary, there are
but of
these
course that's not
incubators.
very safe.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
especially in Finland, if the dead of fucking winter, the baby would die immediately, I'm sure.
It's
So,
a
yeah.
newborn.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally. Yes, so in Hungary there are these. I don't know in how many hospitals. I think my guess would be that at least at all bigger ones, but it might be. I don't know. I don't know the statistics, but anyway, in Hungary, there are these incubators at hospitals that are kind of outside, like you wouldn't need to go into the building. But people can basically place a newborn or like whatever baby
Hmm.
anonymously in those if they can't or don't want to keep the baby. And of course, then the baby was probably, born at home or somewhere else. And it happens sometimes that people then don't want this baby, so they don't know what to do with them, and they end up neglecting or murdering them or doing something like that. So because of this system, it does happen quite well. I wouldn't say often, like all the time, but it happens that someone just places a baby there, and then the hospital staff is alerted that someone was put into this incubator, and they can just like take them safely from
Hmm.
there, and then the baby would be eventually adopted. So that is that it. Yeah, that's a common or not a common thing, but there's this system in Hungary.
There's
I'm
an
pretty sure it's
opportunity
not just
to,
there.
yeah, yes, yeah. It's more like there's an opportunity to do that, which I think is what people should always have. Because, I mean, especially if people are being forced to have
Mhm.
children, especially in the States, okay, you want them to carry to term, then expect a lot of children to be given up if they can't be taken care of, by their birth parents. So,
Yeah. And usually it's in the news if something like this happens, that there was a baby placed in that incubator and they named them. Usually I think they pick the name, like whatever name day is on that day.
mhm,
They usually
yeah,
pick that
yeah, yeah.
or something like that. But this happens. But I wonder if Finland has something like that.
Yeah, I tried Googling quickly, but I couldn't find anything. They just the baby box, the the that you get when you're a
Hmm.
newborn mom, or like a mom to a newborn, you get like this baby box with a bunch of
Yeah.
supplies, which is not the same thing as this incubator box
No,
thingy.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, I never really thought about this. I kind of just assumed that this is a thing everywhere, and it might be. Never
yeah,
looked into it.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just
But
the
yeah, there
stigma
was
to
this.
being a mom, and like keeping your child. And yeah, I just feel like there's too much pressure. Like, if people really believe in, okay, at conception, then it's a soul, it's a baby, then give people options if they, want to go through with the pregnancy and birth and stuff. So,
Mhm.
yeah, because, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so we don't want to talk about the news that was related to this.
No, yeah, I didn't want to bring up any specifics to it. Just there was a case in Finland I read about, and that's about it. So, yeah. But I brought
Yeah.
something very lighthearted this time. So, or not,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. But what about you? Do you have something that involves murder, or is it also lighthearted?
I have random things that I just found, and I haven't even read all the information out there about them, but
Yeah.
it's kind of, I would say, lighthearted. Like
Hmm.
no murders here. There's also interesting statistics from Finland that I could mention.
Mm.
I have a few
Mine also
things.
involves Finland. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Who
Maybe I'll
starts?
go.
Wait,
I'll go
maybe I
first.
can start. Okay, you can
Oh,
go
okay. No,
first.
oh,
Go
no, you
first.
go. No, no. Rock, paper, scissors. No. Okay, not really. Okay,
We
fine.
could do that before the episodes.
True, we could flip a coin. Okay, fine. I'll go first. This is a article from Etelä-Suomen Sanomat, so Southern Finland newspaper. And it was from the Päijät-Häme area, so one of the provinces, and the the title was Kari Valden found a wallet in a phone booth in Lahti Market Square 57 years ago. Now his conscience is knocking. So, like, there's this picture of this guy
What?
who is like 70, almost 80 years old. Like 78. He's 78 in this picture. Has a walker and, like, because, you know, there's the whole stereotype, and I think it is true. Like, Finns are very, very, very honest. You can leave your laptop on, you know, well, I don't know, in Helsinki, like right in the middle of Helsinki. I don't know if you could still do this, but like at the university, you leave your coats outside, you leave your laptops on the table, you can leave your wallet or your phone there, and it'll be there when you get back, like 15 minutes later if you go to the bathroom or something. So people just don't steal anything except for bikes. Bikes are the exception, I think, in Finland. That's like the only thing that is like
I've
up
heard
for
that.
fucking game. Which is funny because that's actually locked up. And, oh, I don't want to steal a wallet that's on a fucking table, but I will steal a locked up bike. That is for sure. Like, thanks. Makes perfect fucking sense. Right? I don't know.
Why bikes?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
so
my
much
bike's been
harder.
stolen.
I
And
mean,
it was,
unless they're an
yeah.
unknown. I know.
Yeah. Fuckers. I'm still sour with that one. But yeah.
I hear Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear him farting too? Because he was letting out some really, really loud ones. I was like, oh no, hopefully doesn't anybody think it's me
I don't know.
that's doing
It
that.
could have been farting.
Yeah.
Could have been farting, but I just heard like some noise.
Yeah,
from
he's
him.
doing this
I don't know what
thing
it
that he
was.
always does when he's a bit
Yeah.
discontent. When Steve's the cat is
Yeah.
walking around him. So yeah, as you Eddie, chill. So,
Eddie, he's so cute.
so yeah, so that's the title of the article, and it was kind of this. Yeah, so this guy's feeling a guilty conscience, and so most of the stuff is coming from this ESS article, the Etelä-Suomen Sanomat. So written by Heidi Mollin on the 22nd of October 2025. So yeah, so it starts with some things can weigh on your conscience throughout your life, and eventually you just have to figure them out. It was autumn 57 years ago, sometime in the late 1968, when Kari Valden, now 78, found a wallet overflowing with banknotes in a phone booth in Lahti Market Square and took the money for himself. It was a lot of money at the time, 280 marks if I remember, and in today's money, that would be, do you want to guess how much that is? In today's euros.
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's Finnish marks, which I've never had to deal with.
Yeah. Me neither. I don't know, 500.
Wow. Fucking right on. Wow. Yeah.
Really?
Right on. Yeah. Yeah. Which would be, over
Wow,
500
okay.
euros, but they do say like
random
500
guess.
euros. Yeah. Okay. So at the
Wow.
time the wallet was found, like, I don't know, sometimes these opportunities, or I've also found money on the ground. Like, I was in Arizona and I was like, oh, I'm kind of low on money, and I literally found $120 just on the ground folded there. Just
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, that's money. What the fuck? Okay. But there was no wallet, of course. I would have, if there was a wallet, I would have tried to find the person, you know, but yeah, sometimes you
Sure.
kind of feel like it was meant to be. How did I find this much money? You know, like on the fucking street.
Yeah. I mean, if it's random money, like how do you find who it belongs to? If it's a wallet,
True.
there might be, cards and stuff. So
yeah. So that's where my, like, it differs a little bit with this guy, what I would have done, but he had some circumstances, so which we'll get into. So at the time of the wallet was found, Valden was going through his first major crisis of his adult life. So he was 21 years old. He had just finished military service in Vekeronjärvi, and he had divorced his first wife, with which he had a child at a very young age. And he had to return to Lahti because he had just received a job. as a lieutenant in Hennala garrison, and he didn't really know what to do with his life. But on that fateful day, he was just like wandering aimlessly through Lahti, and he went through a phone booth to call his friend, ask him for a beer, like, commiserate with me, friend. And then he noticed that there was someone that forgot their wallet in the phone booth. And so, of course, he was like, oh, fuck. Wow, this is a lot of marka, so I'm going to take that. And then he left. But then he was like, shit, someone's going to notice this empty wallet, right? Like in the phone booth. And they're going to be like, well, money was obviously taken out of this, because why would someone just leave an empty fucking wallet? Like, cash was king back then. I'm sure you would probably had some money in there. So he's like, okay, fuck, I need to go dispose of the wallet then. So he returned to the phone booth. The wallet was still there, which also speaks to Finnish honesty. And because no one else took the wallet for themselves. And then he said that
Plus
at the
it was
time,
empty already. So
yeah, true. And then he said that at the time, the drains in the Lahti market square were just holes in the paving through which like storm water just like flowed. So just like a hole and then flowing water underneath. And so he said he just pushed the wallet into one of the drains, and then they went to the Hennala officers club to party and play billiards. So yeah. And they wasted all the money together with his friend.
So he immediately spent it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? But he was okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And he said that he, shared the guilt a little bit with his friend, because of course he spent the money with his friend. So that kind of made him feel a little bit better that he had, it wasn't just me spending the money, it was also my friend, right? So,
yeah.
But then after all these decades, it's still been on his mind, like, fuck, I did something bad. Like, so is it actually, he didn't get the money for free. His conscience is paying for it all these years, 57 years of actually.
For sure.
Yeah. So, and of course, like, he had kind of a rough upbringing. His father walked out when he was 7. His mom, they grew up, like, it was pretty tough at his house. And the mother, of course, had him and a sibling that she had to take care of. And yeah, he could have been going on a bad path, but then he went into the military because he was like really good at school and whatnot. And yeah, and I guess he got some type of scholarship or something to go to high school. So that he had like a bit of a shitty upbringing is what I was trying to say. But that still doesn't, I guess, make any excuse for him stealing the money. But
yeah, but I mean, he's 78 now.
Yeah. And it was kind of sad. It said in the article that he was a peacekeeper around the world, and he married his second wife, Maya. Eddie, chill. He married his second wife, Maya, but she passed away last year, and his son, Tony, from the first marriage, had died of cancer earlier, so kind of sad.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's interesting that, yeah, Walden calculated that when the new identity papers and all the other inconveniences that the loss of the wallet caused its owner were added to the amount of the money he took, and then the total amount of damages caused is probably around 850 euros in today's money. And he donated, like, to ease his guilt, he donated the same amount of money to the Lahti First Aid and Shelter, and hoped that some mother and child in need would get help. He got help when he was younger, and if he could only find the original owner of the lost money or the relatives, he would give them back their 850 euros. But yeah, he was hoping with this article being written and this interview that would help solve the wallet mystery. And
that someone would come forward that it was my wallet,
my
or my grandma's wallet.
Yeah, something. And
yeah.
And he said that if he was give himself one piece of advice, he says, quote, It's worth thinking twice before doing it so that you don't have to go to the pain of searching for the person you've wronged later, and that you won't get a chance to make up for it later. So yeah, it's sad.
That's
And
kind of cute.
yeah, it is. And there's like some examples in this article of old, like from 68, August 3rd of 1968, these advertisements published in the Eteläsuomen Sanomat about uh missing. There's like this diamanttisormus, like a diamond ring in which is engraved Ilmari 2232, and like this type of stuff. Like people are asking for missing things back. Or there's a men's Zenith wristwatch and blankety blank. Yeah, so like all these like korotettu ads in the newspapers, which are kind of interesting from 1968. So
Hmm.
yeah, but yeah, lost wallets were commonly reported in the newspaper, so it's interesting that this one wasn't, I guess.
Especially because it had a lot of money in it.
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe it was meant to be that he needed the money. Well, I don't think needed it for alcohol, but
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, but
because I thought it would be like, oh, I was so poor I couldn't buy food, so then
yeah,
like
yeah,
I
I
put
partied it
through the
away
month, and
instead.
then I got a
Yeah.
job and whatever. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that was
yeah. So that was my story for today.
okay. I have a few random stories, and okay, so one, because I sometimes bring random statistics, right? I
Mhm.
think I've brought some, like usually the cybercrime stuff. I just found a report from the Finnish, I don't know, statistics
Mhm.
department,
Yeah,
whatever their name is. Is it Tilastokeskus? Might be that.
probably. Yeah.
Statistics Center of Statistics, um, which says that the number of reported assaults grew by 3.8% in January to September 2025.
Wow. Does
Yeah,
it say where or just
according
all
to,
throughout Finland?
so it says a few things. I will read you. It's very short. According to Statistics Finland's preliminary data, a total of 408,900 offenses against the criminal code were recorded by the police. I think everywhere, all kinds of
Mhm.
things, like over the country. Customs and Border Guard. So, by the police, Customs and Border Guard in January to September 2025, which is 3.1% more than 1 year earlier. The number of reported assaults was 32,100, which is 3.8% more, which is 3.8% more than in the year before. I can't read today. Anyway, that's it.
Huh.
Just thought you should know.
Okay, so be careful out there in Finland. 3.8%
Yeah,
more.
yeah. And there are two other things. So one is like, I feel like it's going to be old news by the time this comes up, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to mention it last time when we didn't end up recording the news tangent. Have you heard about this Lost Prophets singer?
Yes. And I'm fucking happy he's
Yeah,
dead.
okay.
Motherfucker. Sorry, I was listening to a
I
podcast
think
about it
that's kind
too.
of
I
oh,
was
okay.
I just fuck, like, okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Need to calm down. Sorry.
So
Like,
this guy,
whew.
yeah, it's horrible. I
Did
remember
you
I
hear
read
about the
about
shit
this a
that he
few
did
years
to the
ago.
kids? Did you hear about the things that he did to the kids? Because in the podcast I was listening to, Red
I
Handed,
mean,
they went into some of the horrible things, like very just a few things, not everything. Dear fucking
I
God.
only know kind of whatever is mentioned in some articles. I think so some years ago when I read about this, it then maybe I read a little bit more like Wikipedia articles or something. So they did go into some details, but maybe not too much. I can't remember exactly, but I remember that babies were involved.
11-month-old.
Like,
11-month-old. My son is almost 11-month-old. And I was listening to the
yeah,
podcast and I literally had to go downstairs and hold my son. And I was like, how could anybody do something to you? Like,
this is like,
I was imagining
I mean, not
stabbing him
like
and slashing his throat with a fucking knife. I was like literally just in my
I
head.
think you're
I
not
just,
the only one.
dear fucking God. I was like, my stomach was turning and I'm just, and the mother of this 11-month-old,
Mhm.
also in my mind, the things I was doing to her. I
Yeah.
just,
So somehow, okay, so for this, so just for context for people, I guess everyone knows what happened, probably, or most people do. But this guy, Watkins is his name. He used to be the singer of the band Lost Prophet, which is a pretty famous
which I
band.
never listened to
They
actually.
disbanded.
I never listened to
No,
Lost
me
Prophets.
neither. But I mean, I
Yeah.
know this.
I
Yeah.
know the band,
But
but I
I
never listened to
like,
them. Yeah.
yeah. So I think when he was arrested, that's probably when they disbanded, I guess. Because
Say
it
that
turned
again.
out that he's a pedophile and
Sorry, you cut out. I think I'm
what
going to
again?
turn my camera off. So, yeah, just maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that too,
Yeah.
just to make it easier on the internet connection. Okay, so I can't remember what I was saying, but
Ian
so I think
Watkins,
the band,
something. Yeah.
Ian Watkins, singer of the band Lost Prophets, which is a pretty famous band, or was, and I think when he was arrested, that's when they disbanded.
Mm, yeah.
I don't know
I think
if you
so.
remember this or not, but something like that. And turns out that this guy is like the worst type of pedophile that you can imagine alive.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I'm not saying that it's any better when someone is abusing, I don't know, 14-year-olds or anything, but like
But he
babies,
literally
that
said
is
to the
insane.
mother, I can't wait to like knock the baby out with GHB with the pacifier to like fucking rape the child. Like, that's how fucking depraved this motherfucker is.
Oh my God. Yeah.
11-month
And so
old.
there were these women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were these women who were, I guess, fans
Yes.
originally.
Yes.
And then somehow they
Who were also
established some sort of
groomed.
really sick relationship.
Yeah, they were
Yeah, they
groomed
were
by him
groomed
for
probably
sure.
heavily.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, all of this happened. There are probably podcasts out there, like you said. I might listen to that one when I'm in the mood at some point. But what happened now is that, so this guy has been in prison for how long?
Oh, I forgot. Like,
For
it
like
was quite.
over 10 years. Now,
Yeah.
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 It says, okay, this article says he was jailed in December 2013. So someone killed him in prison.
Thank you, Jesus, if you're real. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying, yes, let's murder people. No.
but he is the
But
worst type
also,
of
I'm just
fucking
going to
sex
say that,
offender. He is the worst type.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like someone has to be like so sick in the head to do things like that.
Yep.
It's unimaginable. So, yeah. So this is one of the cases where I have only seen comments like, good, very happy to hear that.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be kind of old news when this comes out, but still, I thought that okay, this is interesting. At least we could mention it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
wonder what sentences the mom got, because there was like mom A, mom B, and I think like mom C. There was like three women basically that he.
Oh, three. Okay.
I think there was three, if I remember correctly. At least two, A and B. And I think the B mentioned, like, there was the one chick who is actually mentioned by name, which I'm obviously forgetting because I just, yeah. Anyway, she tried to get like information and she even went to the police like multiple times, but no one believed her. And so this could have also ended way sooner had people fucking believed her. And then he
Hmm.
had the mom B, who was the one with the 11th month old, I believe. And that's the one that gets me just how, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
imagine doing that to your own fucking child. Like, 'cause she was complicit in it. She was like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't wait for you to basically fuck my child up or whatever. Like, I just, ugh.
But also, like, it's a baby.
It's a
like
baby.
very small, like what the fuck?
Eliel's size. Like, it's Eliel,
I know.
basically. Like, I just... yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope that kid
Yeah.
is
So,
okay. And I don't know. I just, hope all the children that he molested and sexually abused, not molested, just like fucking sexually abused, horribly abused, are like okay and they get some type of, well, mental health care and then some type of reparations and also
yeah.
like anonymity, that they'll never be found out, like that they're victims of this. And I just, fucking horrible. So I'm
Yeah.
glad I didn't
So
bring the child
pretty
murder
bad, but
case
now,
before this, because this would have been too fucking much.
yeah,
Oh god.
even though we kind of did mention it. But
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, he died. He's dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, jailhouse
Okay.
justice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'm more surprised that it took someone, 12 years to actually do this.
I wonder if he was under certain type of guard, like in the jail or the prison. I mean, because like,
Maybe, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I have another thing. I had just like more than one story that I wanted to bring up today. Have you heard? I have not read again all the articles about it, but have you heard about this Louvre heist
Yes, I was
that
also
went
going to bring
down?
this up. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was on Sunday, maybe.
Yeah.
So yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
when we are recording this.
Yeah.
And I just saw some memes and I was like, what is this?
The detective.
And then somehow today I saw, that, wait, so this is an actual thing that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely cool. But did you also read that there's 2 suspects in custody now?
Yes, that's what I read
Yeah.
today, and then I was like, wait, so this is actually true. And then I
Yeah.
kind of tried to read a little bit as I was
Yeah.
coming home today. So what happened is that on the 19th of October, so what? Oh, this was already a while ago. Oh, so how did I miss this then? Or I've just been seeing the memes. It was not yesterday. Maybe the arrest was yesterday,
Yeah, the
right?
arrest was yesterday. Yeah. Or yeah, I think they were
Yeah,
within
okay,
today
so
or yesterday. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so on the 19th of October, thieves disguised as construction workers stole 8 pieces of the French crown jewels, valued at 88 million euros, from the Louvre.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't they
During the
like
day.
Napoleon's wife's jewelry or something like that? Or something
Yeah.
to do with
There's a
Napoleon?
Wikipedia article and it has pictures of the stolen items. So,
Yeah.
go there and check them out.
Yeah.
But 2 people, so yeah, that's the most recent news when I realized that, wait, this is a real story. That 2 people were arrested. Because I think they left some items there, like gloves and random things.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Yeah.
maybe even DNA evidence found, I think. So that's how I think there was DNA and they found some, like one of them through the DNA.
Mm-hmm. Stupid, man. Stupid mistake. Everyone was saying that it was probably
Yeah.
a hired job, like some Russian oligarch paid them to rob it or whatever. But yeah, I wonder.
Just seems like such a stupid idea.
Yeah, which one would you wear, or what would you wear out of all the stuff? Or which would you keep, actually?
I don't know. All of them are kind of too much.
Kind of, just
But
a
one of the green,
I was also thinking green.
a little
Yeah.
bit too much.
Yeah.
The green, one of the green ones. Maybe the
Yeah.
earrings.
Yeah,
Maybe
I was
that
also
could
thinking. Yeah.
work.
Yeah, I was thinking either green earrings or the blue earrings are a little bit understated too, like a little bit less. Yeah, but I like the green. And then
Yeah.
the tiara of Empress Eugenie was also kind of not that bad. But yeah, anyway, I think, the earrings are the
Yeah.
safe bet.
But where would you wear any of these?
I don't know. I mean, I think I could wear the blue ones somewhere, maybe to opera, like if I was going to like, I don't know, Vienna opera or something like that, Viennese opera, or I don't know, something to definitely
Yeah.
dress up. But yeah, people would probably think they're fake anyway. So
Well, with like a very minimalistic dress and then just a
yeah,
necklace or something.
yeah, for sure. Like I could imagine like a dark, deep blue or something dress, and then yeah,
Yeah, well, they're very pretty. But
yeah.
wait, so were these recovered?
I don't know. Actually, I didn't read that part. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm so prepared for this news story. I was just more like, ooh, let's talk about this interesting thing that happened.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, there's 4 thieves altogether. Yeah, but it
Well,
doesn't say
at
that
least
they
no one
actually
died
found.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they didn't say that anything was found yet, at least. So
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
maybe they
Well,
already sold the
maybe by the
goods.
time people are listening to this,
It's fucking
it
old
could be.
news. Yeah,
Oh,
everyone's been found.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, but also it's probably not that easy to sell these.
That's why I think people were saying that it was probably a commission from somebody to steal certain jewels,
Hmm.
which would totally make sense. I think that's the only way to do it, actually, especially with art or with jewels or something metal. Like, of course, metal can be melted down, the jewels could be recut, but that would take quite a lot
Yeah,
of specialty, and then you'd lose the value, obviously. So I think that you'd
yeah,
get more bang
exactly.
for
Like the
buck.
whole point is that,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I think so for someone's private collection, I think that would make the most sense that you would get somebody to be your benefactor in stealing them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so these were my news, all of
Very
them.
good news. Yeah, we covered for Petra. You had multiple stories. You made up for it.
Oh yeah, actually, yes, yes,
And we still have the animal fact.
great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is the animal fact of today?
So, do you know what ambergris is?
Of course not.
You don't know what ambergris is, or ambergris, gray amber? No.
No,
Okay. Okay.
what is it?
This will. Okay. Let me. So, you know the sperm whale, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Um, so there's this thing that comes from sperm whales, and it's a waxy, solid substance produced in the digestive system of sperm whales. So some people call it sperm whale puke or feces or something, but I think it's actually puke. And I
I
think
feel like I've heard about this.
yeah, I think you have. It's, I think there was some, I think information that it's like this greasy substance that kind of forms because of course sperm whales eat a lot of giant squid and squid in general, and squids have
Hmm.
this beak that's like the hard part of a squid is the beak, and so these become indigestible to the sperm whale, and so there's like this mucus thingy that forms around these beaks, and then they either regurgitate them or pass them. I'm not sure, like people I think say it's whale puke because it's a little bit more palatable than whale feces, but anyway.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is called ambergris uh, or ambergris, and it as it ages in the salt water and whatever, it washes up on shore, and people can find it. And it's do you want to guess how much it is, like per kilo price approximately?
It's probably something insane, like thousands of euros.
Yeah,
Do you want me to
so
say an exact number?
sure.
Okay, I will say 1,000 euro per kilo. I feel like it's more.
So it can cost up to 120,000 USD per kilogram.
Oh, wow. Okay, way more. That was, see, so sometimes I guess things and then sometimes I'm like so far from the truth.
Yeah. I think it can be like anywhere from like 50 to 120. Like it depends on the I think it's like depends on the grade of the ambergris.
Mm-hmm.
Like anywhere from like 20 to 120, I think is what I'm seeing online. So yeah. But then, of course, there's some countries that you can't sell it in. Like in the United States, it's illegal to sell ambergris because a sperm whale is an endangered animal, and then it would be like kind of trading illegal animal goods or something. So you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever
But
find
this is
it,
just kind of found, right?
yeah, it's just found on
So
the
you're not
beach.
harming the sperm whale
No,
by
no.
doing anything with this. Mm-hmm.
And like the use of it, do you know the use of it, or do you want to guess?
So unfortunately, I kind of spoiled it now because I
Ah,
googled this and then I
uh-huh.
saw that it's used in like perfumes,
Yeah,
which
because
then
it.
reminded me that yes, I definitely heard about this, and that's
Mm,
where that it was like this what the fuck type of effect.
yeah, yep, yeah. So a
How
lot
is it
of
sold? How is it used in
it's used
perfumes?
as like a fixing agent. I think, like if you think of like a musk or something or some type of oily substance, it sticks to your skin better. So I think they use it as like a fixing agent. So then the perfume
Hmm.
lasts longer and whatnot. So as far as I understood, and
Kind of
nowadays I
feels
think
like there
they.
could be simpler ways to do that.
Oh yeah, they use nowadays like artificial ambergris instead of the real stuff. I think in really high end perfumes they might still use it, but and of course it adds its own scent as well. Like I think like a warm kind of scent. So yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's
Ugh.
rare in but if you have a super high profile perfume, then you probably have ambergris or whale poop or whale
So,
puke
like,
on your skin.
ag- this is again one of those things that who had the idea
Yes.
to use this for
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah. 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 I wonder if someone like picked it up off the ground. Oh, my hands smell really nice. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, yeah, that's really good. And then they like added some stuff to it, like, oh, fuck yeah, my perfume. Like, I don't need to reapply every day. I could just use it like once per week or something. Maybe that's how. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know, but it's hard to imagine that this actually smells nice. But I'm sure it does. But like very hard to imagine. Like why? Like nothing being involved in this process
Apparently, it's
smells
sweet,
nice. I
earthy,
think.
musky, and an ambery fragrance. The final scent is often compared to notes of tobacco, vanilla, sandalwood, and damp earth, making it a prized ingredient in perfumery.
And that sounds nice. Okay, well, sure. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it has to be dried and aged, otherwise, it has a strong fecal and marine odor when it's not dried. Oh, fucking
Oh
hell.
no.
Which makes you think even
Oh.
more. How did someone think that this was a good idea? I want some whale shit. And then pick it
Exactly.
up off a beach. Like, ugh. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
great.
oh, but let's dry it first. Maybe it makes it smell better.
Sweeter and
Maybe they
better
found it
and
dried.
like amber. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. God.
Wow. And also just weirdly specific that it's just a sperm males thing.
Mm,
And I don't know.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the animal fact of today.
Well, thank you. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
We'll be back, I guess, next time with not a news tangent, but somebody's case, Petra's case,
Yeah, I think it's
probably.
Petra's case. Indeed. Yeah. Hopefully she won't have child murder as well. I think we've had enough of that lately. So,
Yeah, probably not.
okay. Well, thanks for listening. You can follow us on Instagram at Translation Murder Podcast. You can watch us on YouTube at Translation Murder Podcast. You can send us an email at translationmurderpodcast@gmail.com. And since Petra's not here, technically to say that you can't send dick pics, you can do what you want with that information. Yeah.
Yep.
So thanks again. Hei paralla.
Thank you. Bye.